Namaste, Jai Shri Ram. I am basically a person who is a reflection of what you do to me.
So are you now like telling me on the sofa,
No.
be good to me,
No, no,
otherwise
no.
I'm not gonna be good to you?
No. You are always good to me.
So what are your parents like?
So basically, my parents supported me in everything. Like today, there are many youngsters. They are complaining that their parent doesn't support them.
Do you have that gunda wala vibe? Were you a gunda?
Sometimes we have to be. So I don't like to showcase like मैं इसको जानता मैं phone करेगा तो अभी ये हो जाएगा. I never need that.
Now that the Ram Mandir inauguration happened, the whole country came together and celebrated. Did you think that it was politically motivated?
What I feel is it's a good investment.
In the experience of shooting No Filter Please, somebody is talking more than me and I'm able to hear this out. I don't feel like cutting you in between and ask you more questions. So yeah, you're good at it. Hello and welcome to India's only student podcast, No Filter Please. Thank you for such overwhelming response that you've been pouring for all our episodes. Today I'm here with one more such exciting episode, understanding what student life is looking like. So today I have with us Mr. Bidhanshuk Dutta.
So Namaste, Jai Shri Ram. I am Bidhanshuk Dutta from Bhilai, Chhattisgarh. So I am basically a person who is a reflection of what you do to me. So I'm like a mirror. If you are good to me.
Okay, wait. He didn't even let me, give him a cue. So well prepared kid. I like the spirit. Thank you. Just attacking the episode. We will keep like this. I want you to be you and I'm okay to tell that on camera. Yeah. So good, you are introducing yourself. So what is that statement you started yourself with?
Yeah, so I am a mirror.
Okay.
I just act like what you do to me. If you are good to me, I am very good to you. I can just be with you at any situation.
So are you now like telling me on the sofa, be good to me, otherwise I'm not going to be good to you?
No, you are always good to me and I know what you are to everyone. So you help people a lot and I like people who help others. So I am one of them. So what I feel is do good, get good. There is nothing like doing bad to anyone for any such reason. And if someone is not that much into me, he is not liking me, so I can just make a distance. Nothing like taking revenge or something like that. Just keep distance, maintain my peace of mind, just like I go that. So this is what Bidhanshuk is.
So we started the episode with mutual admiration. Before audience guess what is happening here, I just want to tell them that I know Bidhanshuk. He studies in ISBR college. I've been to your campus. I've interacted with you. And then, through Timbuktu, we were able to help you get some opportunities, part-time and internship. I'm so glad every time the opportunity came on your way or the way you approached us, you were really good. Where do you get this, good boy wala vibe? Why I'm asking is because when I first time saw you, with the kind of personality with Tika and all of it, I'm like, oh, who is this kid? So that was my first feeling.
So the good boy thing is nothing, just it's the reflection I told. And it's basically how my parents raised me up. So from the very beginning of my life, I get into spirituality, into puja, going temple, doing good to things. So I became not a very good boy, but yeah, I can adapt to any situation that is going through. So secondly, how I knock the opportunity. So first thing is when I get an opportunity, so it's an open door. So anyone can get into it. So it's how my hard work get into it and how I can adjust in any situation. So if an opportunity comes, it's same for everyone. So it's basically on me, like how I can adapt it and how I can learn the new things that they are offering me. So I love the adventure. Like I keep switching my career. So first I was a complete bio student. Then instead of doing MBBS, I choose to do biotechnology. Then I switched from BSc Biotech to PGDM in product management. So it was completely a drastic change in my career. So I love the challenges, the new things that came to my life.
Got it. So just first tell us few early life situation with you, like where are you from? I know you are currently studying in Bangalore. So where did you do your schooling? How was your childhood like? And what are your parents? So if at all you can give us basic introduction about who you are, and then I will move to, what course you're doing, and, we can speak on about those things in depth. But who are you? Like, where did you come? Just help us know
So-
that.
So I'm basically born and brought up in Bhilai, Chhattisgarh. So I did my schooling from Krishna Public School, Bhilai. It is one of the best school there. So I was a very a good student there, like always winning the competition, always getting
Nice.
into inter-school competitions and all. Then I took biology. Then when I came to 11th standard, then I started playing kabaddi and tug of war. So I became the college captain, school captain for that, and then we played the entire school competitions and we win. Mostly we win. So because my group is also like me only, so they play good and they win. So then I took a pulse for a year to prepare for my NEET, and
So you tried writing NEET.
I tried writing NEET, but I was bad in physics. I was like damn bad in physics. I don't like numbers.
Okay.
In physics, I don't like numbers because the way they keep the things, taking the formulas and all, I don't like.
Okay.
So give me stories, I can write.
Give me 5. Problem with me as well.
So
I remember my second few marks. I think I got 54 in physics. I also did +1, +2 in physics. I moved to arts later. So I've done quite amount of change like you have done. So
the physics was the main reason to switch every time. So I was not good, and I even don't like physics. It's good for those who like it, but I don't like. I like the derivation in it because I can memorize it. So then I came to biotechnology. So biotechnology was the field that was growing that time. A big boom was there. So I took biotechnology, and even biotechnology offers a lot of challenges.
correct.
So it was how everything works, how we can know our body. So biotechnology is basically like that. So I like the way we study the DNA and all.
Very nice.
So that was all fun. Then I joined NSS, that's the National Service Scheme that our college offered. Then I became the president over there. So it was a long story because before in that college, everyone thinks only the commerce background student can get into all that stuff and things. So I was the one who take it from science to becoming the president and working there. So
अच्छा, so you mean to say science वाले बच्चे भी नेता बन सकते हैं?
हाँ, नेता बन सकते हैं. साइंस वाले कुछ भी बन सकते हैं.
हाँ, okay. Nice.
So it's the thing. So I was studying in St. Thomas College. So the college was like reputed for making politicians over there. Most of the MLAs or any
So I'm
kind of...
sitting with a politician in making.
No, I am never a politician. I'm always a social
But you
worker.
have that vibe.
See, if people love me, they choose me, I will work from them. But from my end, I am always a social worker. I will work for the society, even if you do good or not. If you are in trouble, I will do something for you. So like that way, I always see myself as a social worker. So from that college, mostly all the politician, all the student union starts from there. So when we get into that and everyone thought that I can't be the president and all, then I became. And we did the work. We worked during the time of COVID. So we get into a partnership with UNICEF. So that time when no one was getting out of their homes, so we and our team, the NSS team, we went to like the small villages over there. We instruct them how to use the sanitizers, what the social distancing is, and how you can protect yourself. So we did that. So like that way, we used to serve to the society. And what I feel is that society is the place where we can completely change ourselves. So if we are into a society that is not according to us, so we can put some effort and make
How
it a
old are you?
I'm 24 now.
I can, with the maturity you're coming, right? I feel I'm speaking to somebody who's of 35, 40 with good amount of experience. I'm like, okay. So I mean, because when I say this is a student podcast, and when you speak with so much of maturity, right, it surprises me, and I'm sure the audience will also be surprised with the maturity you're speaking.
It's basically how we go deep, and when you understand yourself, you can do for the society. If for example, if I don't like anything in this society, even how the early marriages were stopped, so there was someone who feels it's not good for the society at the future, so he started raising his voice and he changed it.
Correct.
So likewise, if someone will not stand for the society, not everyone have the courage to stand for themselves. So there should be someone who feels like, I don't like that someone calls me a leader. I am not a leader. I'm just someone who needs a support if you need a change in your society. So I do like that.
Got it. So instead of sitting and complaining, take a stand or put your concerns out there.
Yeah.
Because that's what most people do, right? So what are your parents like?
So
what do your father do?
So my father is in Bhilai steel plant and my mother is a homemaker, and they both love me a lot. So I'm a spoiled kid. I'm an alone child.
Oh.
So even my mother, father, and my grandfather, these three, they love me a lot. So basically, my parents supported me in everything. Like today, there are many youngsters, they are complaining that their parent doesn't support them. So I feel if you have a trust with your parents, like what you do, what you not, so they are confident on you. Like, yeah, my child is there, so he will do that.
But how? So when you say that children should trust their parents or parents should trust their children, how easy it is, or when, at what stage this trust comes? Because I'm sure each one of us go through, teenage, hormone, you are rebel at times. So what is that point when you crack
The basic
the trust
So
element?
the basic thing is when your parents become your best friend, you don't need to gain knowledge or gain anything from outsource. So when I was young, so my parents were my best friend. So they taught me how to do, how not to do any
See,
of such
okay,
thing.
because Bhilai is still a
Bhilai steel plant.
yeah, it is still a small city, right? Small
Yeah.
town. So Papa would be going to office and coming. So he had a very fixed routine.
No, even he is having a business of IT and all, so
Okay,
he
okay,
doesn't have like
fine,
that.
but okay. So small. Where am I coming? Where I am coming from is, so because your mom was a homemaker, she had some time to spend with you.
Yeah.
But in city like Bangalore, where both the parents are working, so how do you expect children to be best friends with their parents or parents to be? So it's a situation gets a little different, right?
No, I feel if the parents want, they can.
Yeah.
So it's basically not keeping any gap, not making your children feel like you will scold them on anything. If you keep your children scolding for small mistakes, they will keep starting like
Distancing.
they start distancing and they start hiding things from you. So I never hide something from my mother. Even when I go to my college, so I never keep a bag. I just keep a copy and a pen. And everyone in the college is like, your mom is comfortable. She knows that you will come to the college. And I'm like, huh. She is comfortable. She knows when my son have told that I will be going to the college, he will go to the college only. He won't go any place except the college.
I have little, I mean, almost all episode this conversation comes up, okay? I ask this question, like, why do you want parents to be friends? Why can't parents be parents? Because बाहर तो है ही friends है ना? So घर में भी friends क्यों चाहिए? Because parent is a parent, like, how do you think? What do you think of that?
So a parent is really he is a parent. But when it comes to any kind of guidance, they are the first line of connect. Where we want to go, what we want to do, even they are paying for everything till we start earning. So if I am comfortable with any of my friends, so why not with my parents? If I can speak out loud my heart to my friends, why not to them? Even they will understand me better because I am into a blood relation with them.
Correct.
They made me, so they will understand me better than anyone else.
Got it.
So that way, and even the friendship is more about not just letting them know what you do. Even my home have a very good culture, like what I saw. In many places, the woman in the home is not given that much respect or that much authority that she knows everything. But my moms know everything about my father, about me.
That's
So
nice.
we sit together, at least at the night during the dinner. We say like what happened all the day, what was like my father's day went like, how I did all the things, how my mother did. Then when sometimes how we cope up with each other. So like it's not dedicated to only my mother or only my father to do some stuff.
It's so nice to hear you speaking of your parents, which that spark in your eyes speaks volume of it. Because off the screen also, before recording, when we were talking, the way you took your mom's name, the way you showed her photo and everything, it shows how much you value them and what role they play in your life. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother's demise last 6 months, but with your talk, I didn't realize she's not there around.
Yeah, she's always with me.
Yeah.
Even because of her everything, the motivation she gave me, the path she showed me, Even my father, he never questioned me anytime when I start switching anything or do anything. He's like, just tell me. We every day we sit. Even when my mom was there during my classes, I start texting her like this happening. What should I do? What not to do? Even I never select a cloth. Even when I came to Bangalore, I never select a cloth like tomorrow what I have to wear. She say like, okay, you set this with this and you pair up, you will look good.
How amazing.
So like that.
Do you miss that now?
I miss that. I'll always miss that. And every day, like we mostly speak on video calls, and also even before like coming to college, and also no, she always like worried like you had your breakfast, you had your this, because now you have to make, you won't make, you will do something like time pass kind of thing. So I'm like, no, I made. So every time I eat, I have to send a snap of that.
You know, I've done a dozen of episodes till now. Nobody spoke about parents like this the way you did. Amazing. So I'm sure wherever she is, she's happy, proud of you, and whatever she dreamt for you, I think you should definitely do it. I mean, if we speak more on this, maybe I'll sit here and cry. But rather, auntie, wherever you are, she's done a brilliant job. So yeah. Now, but why did you come to Bangalore? I know you had a life there, you had a family there, right? What made you come to Bangalore?
So basically, my parents always wanted to make their son one of the most educated person in the family. So then after all this thing, they got like, why your son took biology? We told like not to take, it's a difficult course and all. He can't crack it, and also they didn't let me know all this thing that this is going. So they are always like, exceed your studies. A study makes a man perfect.
Correct.
It's not always what you learn will come into your practicality, but it's the environment that you grow in. So basically, how I grew in my school life, it was a different culture over there, because I know that place. I know each and everyone is from that locality only. When I came to my college, so it was a Christian college, convent college. So there was the culture there is completely different. So when I feel like, no, it's not like what I want, so I start changing it a way I want. So now they continued. Even when I step out of my comfort zone, so see, Chhattisgarh is my comfort zone.
Correct.
So I am born and brought up there, so I am very comfortable with the people over there. And the best part is I love to speak. You make me stand.
That I got to know.
You make me stand on a stage.
This is the first time in the experience of shooting No Filter, Please, somebody is talking more than me, and I'm able to hear this out. I don't feel like cutting you in between and ask you more questions. So yeah, you're good at it.
So I like to speak. So because what I feel, when you communicate good, you can make the front person feel what you are feeling, and even you can absorb what they want like that. So when I came to Bangalore, the question that you asked, so why I came to Bangalore, so the first thing is the environment that Bangalore have, the culture that Bangalore have, the education rate, the literacy, the opportunities that Bangalore have. So when I decided to continue with my career, so I joined PGDM product management. So it was a completely new course that time. Even now.
What is PGDM?
It's post-graduation diploma in management.
Postgraduate diploma in management.
So there is one thing MBA and second is PGDM. So I choose for PGDM. So MBA,
what is the difference between MBA and PGDM?
See, in our college, MBA is always under the university, and PGDM autonomously a college can offer. So in PGDM, what I feel, the course are more revised, more up to date, and what the market wants, they teach us that.
Okay.
So the syllabus keep changing, but in MBA the legacy keep on. No, only the 4-5 offerings, so like that. But in PGDM,
so it's more practical.
Yeah, it's more practical. It's more up to date. What I feel is. So
is there any fees difference between MBA and?
Basically the fees differ according to the specialization. So when I choose for PGDM in product management, that time MBA was not offered in product management. Now from like this year, I got calls like MBA is also there for product management. But when I was looking for that, only PGDM was.
What is product management?
Product management is like we deals with products. See, we are surrounded with products. Even this sofa, this lights, everything is product. So what we wear is a product. So product manager is what basically I feel is the master orchestrator. So he should know everything a little bit, so he can guide the team accordingly. So for example, if we need this shirt, so I first I have to select my customer base. I have to take the reviews how he wants the product. Not
Correct.
every time. The main failure of a product come when what I feel I launch, but that may be not the case with the market. They don't need it. So first we have to find out what product the market needs, what are the customer needs. So once we get into that, so then we start building a product, and it should not be too late, so the needs may change.
So this course especially helps you understand the market requirement and then develop the product accordingly. Or when you say product, is it physical product? It can be service also, right?
Yeah, product and service.
Service also. And then you get into, so you have a gambit of from research to production to sales, marketing. So it covers mostly everything.
Yeah.
So that's the advantage with this. And what kind of demand do you see for this kind of course? So when you say, I have finished PGDM course from so and so college, ISB are one of the most reputed colleges in Bangalore. How would job market respond? Like,
see, in product management, it's basically the experience you have. So for freshers, it's good to take experience, and what I feel is never go behind money. If you see the package and all, you can't grow. First learn, because in product life cycle, in anything, you have to learn how a product comes into a market, how it stays, how it grows, and everything. So first it comes to learning. So for a product manager, if I start as a freshie, so I have to join someone and gain a knowledge like how he do all the things, how he position his product and all. So this is how a product manager grow in his life. So if we think like what's the demand in the market, so each and everything today is a product.
Correct.
Each and everything, even the service they are providing is the product of that company.
Correct.
Even it's IT, it's physical, it's anything.
Yeah.
Even if they are providing you water, is the product of that company. So how can we refine it and all? Previously no one thought of packaging and the bottle and selling it. So now 100 varieties of water are there in the market.
Yeah, black,
blue, everything
color
with gold, golden flakes.
Really?
Yeah, the water contain gold in them. So
what?
It's like that. So
I had no clue.
Yeah, people, if there is a customer who can pay, there are company who can make. So it's basically like that.
Nice. So when I did my graduation, right, I didn't have these many ideas, or like I didn't have this level of exposure. So when I came to Bangalore, I also come from Tier 2 city, and came to the city to study, and now the city is home. So when I came, for me it was like, okay, I'll finish graduation, and for this graduation I'll get some job somewhere, and they will fetch me this annual package. Uske baad dekhte hain. I think for us that awareness was not there, because for us always somebody in the family was a role model, or पापा के फ्रेंड सर्कल में कोई मतलब कहीं से तो पढ़ाई किया है, वहाँ कैंपस में ऐसा प्लेसमेंट हुआ है. Very few options we were thrown at. But it's so nice to hear from you that you understand the core of it. Like, हर एक चीज़ को product बोलते हैं, and then, for that there is a research, then you get into production, and then the post-production comes in the picture, marketing and sales. I've also heard good reviews about you in the companies, in my friends' companies, or in our customers or clientele base. That so coming from Tier 2 city, and now you are in Bangalore, the culture here is, like you said, welcoming, warm and everything, but the value of Tier 2 is somewhere missing in Bangalore. Do you feel that the kind of family value you spoke of, or the spirituality, or do you think if you were born and brought up in Bangalore, you would be the same person?
See, the city affects, but more over everything there is our parents. They make us like what we are today. So yeah, with the same parents, maybe a little bit different. May I be not so social, like I can't develop the thing that I can change the society, because it's a bigger society.
Correct.
So that
here it's an ocean, you're a small fish, but there you're a big fish.
I can do. I have the power. I know the people who can do, even if I can't.
I just want to understand from you how this Tier 2 culture helped you evolve as a person.
See, it's basically how we can't directly jump. When we learn swimming, we don't jump into the ocean. No, we start in a pool with 5 feet, then 10 feet. That's how we grow. So first we have to develop, like, get a master in what we have. So like Bhilai is a small town, like small city where we are grown. So the culture over there is, they don't get into any fight or all. It's a peaceful city, and it was known for its educational thing. So if I get a development over there, is like, I saw a problem when I get like people like, this is the problem over there, why don't you do this? So they are like, not other people are showing interest, so for that reason it's still there. So I'm like, okay, but if I come with you, so will you join me? And then the complete society joins me.
So the community angle, for example, the way tier 2 responds to problem, or you know, there is a moment or there is an occasion, the closeness and the bonding is still there, right? Here everybody are busy with their own life, and I personally feel kids who are grown up in tier 2, tier 3 cities in very early days, they're somewhere still grounded. They know the reality. You know, they don't I feel, you know, cities like Bombay, Delhi and all that, though the exposure is very good, you are very well connected to the outer world or the commercial world, somewhere internally you're not stronger as a person, because the personality development will not take place in a city like Bangalore, because there's overexposure, there is overconfidence, I mean, it's too much out here. Somewhere that innocence get killed, you lose curiosity. But I've always seen tier 2, tier 3 kids, right? They always have that curiosity to learn, or they still have that humbleness. I don't know. My oath is always with tier 2, tier 3 kids.
Even if someone got his early age in Bangalore or something, so from the very beginning of their life, they will make someone their role model.
Correct.
Even if I was 5 and I live in a flat or apartment where there is one young boy is there who have long hairs, tattoos and all. So I will imagine myself like that. But I won't get time to grow myself what I actually want, and
correct,
how my
you get
roots
influenced
are.
Here in
So,
Bangalore.
but in tier 2 cities there are no such kind of thing. No, we go to a particular place, we came back home, then the home culture, how they say like, this is our legacy, our grandfather was like this, our father was like this, and you have to be a part of this. So we make our family our role model. So like my father, he loved my grandmother more than anything. That same thing came to me. I love my mother like anything and everything. My mother is what
your world is like.
Yeah. So even now when she's not with me, Papa, before my father doesn't call me so much, he gets the review from my mother that he is doing this and that. So we spoke weekly once is sufficient. But now when she's not there, he stands with me every time. So he have to maintain himself and me. So he's doing that. So this all gap will come into tier 1 cities, because the kid will become independent from a very young age. Their mother won't...
Pseudo independent, not really independent, but...
Yeah, but they feel, the mentality is like, I am independent, you can't handle me,
correct,
you can't...
Don't interfere in my...
But when the parents stop giving money, where will you go?
I feel, you are the definition of cool, because wherever I've heard, I'm like, because Gen Z, you guys use a lot of cool as a word, right? So I've asked too many kids, like, define cool for me. So they're like, to be part of what's going on, to be updated, be part of every trend that is going on. For them, that is cool. But you are the coolest kid. I'm not flattering you because you're owning who you are. You're okay to express that this is I am. You're not trying to hide anything or, act or trying to put yourself fit in and all of it. You are who you are. So, when I first time met you also with your Tika in the college, I was like, interesting. So what is this with Tika? Like,
so in our home, it's basically how we do the pujas and all. So I came from a Bengali family. So basically in Bengali, mostly people think they will worship Ma Durga. But I choose to worship Lord Hanuman and Ram. So no one questioned me, why are you going that way? We have a trend of doing Durga Puja, Kali Puja, all this. So I have worshipped all the gods, but what I feel suits me good is Hanumanji and Ramji. So I chose that path. I start worshipping. I doing the Hanuman Chalisa and all. So what I feel is when I get into spirituality, I can control my senses.
Wow.
And
That's absolutely right.
yeah, and in today's world, when you can control your senses, you can control anything and everything.
Good job.
So my grandfather used to say in the Mahabharata, so when the Krishna was riding and Arjun was there, so there are horses which he is riding. So just think, the horses are the senses that you have. When you get into spirituality, it's Krishna. So you get into spirituality and he will control the senses. And when you control the senses, you will win. Anyhow, anyway, you will win. So
Yeah,
this is what we do.
amazing. I feel, every grandchild should get this opportunity to spend time with their grandparents, because they have the purest, important, and very valuable life lessons, which I think world will not offer you very easily. I think that middle class with grandparents and close family bond gives you that confidence today to be who you are, right?
Yeah.
I mean, see, it is not. I am also spiritual, and I have brothers who are spiritual in my house, but I don't see my younger brother putting tika and walking around. He do mandir. He comes with he also did 15 days of solo trip with Kedarnath and all of. So I know they are spiritual. They are inclined towards, but you being spiritual is okay, right? But you own it, and you don't shy away from putting tika, because this is not the first time whenever I've seen you with tika. So where is this courage coming from to own it the way you own it?
See, when you believe in yourself, when you know who you are and how you feel confident. So the tika is something that makes me feel confident.
Okay.
So when I put the tika, I am like, okay, I'm the winner.
Nobody made fun of you in friends.
Yeah,
gang?
yeah, they made whenever I wear some kurta and all, they are like, you look like Gunda. I'm like, okay. Then
No, even with formals, when you
yeah.
keep tika and go,
yeah, they are like,
चिढ़ाते नहीं ये लोग?
they are like, why? I'm like, okay, so you do puja, so why are you wearing formal? Why are you wearing formal? You come in shorts and t-shirt. This is the way that this organization runs you.
Correct.
So I am run by the organization that's very much above and can't control by anyone. So this is the dress code for that.
Nice.
So I wear that
Such
dress
a
code.
good clarity on with your thoughts. It's amazing, to just hear you out, owning that personality that you have, and you're not trying to put up a show here. Amazing. I'm like literally impressed and blown by the confidence that you. So tell me how, when you're spiritual, I'm sure you have a friend who's not so spiritual. How is your life and how is that person? We're not talking in bad about anybody or putting anybody in the bad light, but how is this working in your favor? I know you said about controlling senses and all that, but give us incidents which has helped you become a better person with spirituality.
See, when you are spiritual, so it's not like making people feel what you are.
Correct.
First, be who you want to be. So I always wanted to be a person who loves peace. Everyone look at me in the way like, okay, he's a happy kind of person, he's a jolly kind of person, and his vibes are good. So today we call it vibes, but it's basically the aura that we have. So if my aura is clean, then anyone can gel well with me. So like that. So how my friends and I. So basically, when I get into spirituality, I am like a feet away from anything like cigarette, alcohol, and any kind of things, stuff like that. So, but when you come into this, it's the basic thing you have to quit. You can't get into all that.
Certain discipline
is required, and the way you take your life, like waking up early, taking bath, cleaning. First, we have to clean the home and all, taking bath, doing the puja and all. So it's a quite energizing thing. So if we charge a mobile phone, then it works good. So we have to charge our body. So the thing like meditation and puja gives me a charging. So I do it good. So if I have friend who never been into any sort of religious thing, even being Hindu, Sikh, anything.
Correct.
So they get indulged into all that stuff. Their name get that way that even if he don't do any mischief, the first person who will think he has done. But in my case, it's even I don't do, but they are like, okay, he's he will study, he will go home, he will do the puja, or he will help someone,
So
but he will never do something bad to anyone.
Okay, spirituality helps you to one, discipline yourself and stay focused. And I think you will also find your purpose very early in life. Like you said, you love social work, right? Maybe that is the purpose of the very life that you got. So it's amazing. But do you have that gunda wala vibe? Were you a gunda?
Sometimes we have to be.
Okay.
Even
So, do you mind sharing the kants that
see, I have no such kants, but yeah, but what I feel is there is a saying, no, Krishna Basuri bhi bajata hai, Sudarshan bhi marta hai. So it's the condition that you put him in. So basically I am like that. If you put me in where I have to show what I have, the mental power, the connects and all, so I will show. You don't force me. I'm like the grounded person. You will never know what I have in my background. So I don't like to showcase like मैं इसको जानता मैं phone करेगा तो अभी ये हो जाएगा. I never need that. I am enough to get settled to the things there and that.
So because we were speaking, I just want to finish this topic with that. Now that the Ram Mandir inauguration happened, the whole country came together and celebrated, and some section of people also had a problem with it. Everybody can have their opinion. We are nobody to judge anybody's opinion, but what was your reaction to it? Did you think that it was politically motivated, or was it purely from the Dharma or Sanatan that they came from? I want to know what your generation is thinking of this, right? I'm not asking you this question, but I'm asking a student who can give a representative answer to me. Like, what was first? Tell me what you felt, and tell me what kind of conversation went across in your student circle.
So what I feel is it's a good investment. See, if we look at the point of investment, so a lot of
अच्छा भगवान को आपने अभी investment का
नहीं अगर investment करते क्योंकि अगर ये politics everything is politics. So there was once I read an article that the Ram Mandir could be postponed. The inauguration can be postponed because it's not built or something like that. Someone told. So they can postpone it because of, but for the election they did it early and all. So if we take it at a point of investment, so it's a great investment because it will somehow increase the tourism over there.
Correct.
The locals will earn. So
economy will boom.
It's a great way to invest in something and gain the refund. So it's one angle. So, and if I say my perspective properly on that, so it's a religious place where I worship. I should have a place where dedicatedly I do a thing. Even when I say that I am spiritual, there are many people who do Hanuman Chalisa daily, but while traveling they put earphones and they listen. This is not the way we do.
Really? I do that while I drive because I do. Okay.
That we can do. But the process is we should sit on a particular place with a particular peace of mind. We should sit and we should do. And even if someone gets his own home, so why should anyone have a problem? If I am staying at some place, I am getting born in some place, and when I ask that I will come there and anyone is putting, no, you shouldn't come there, you break the home and you make this and that, why not? It's my right to be there. So this is what one thing is. And even if we come to the students, and also mostly students don't have any issue. They don't care.
बनना है तो बनो,
बनाना है बनाओ, नहीं बनाना है मत बनाओ, हमको job दे दो.
Correct.
They have that mentality. So and if some community have the issue and everything, so see they are mostly divided by the politics.
Correct.
No one by
ground level pe nobody is.
Yeah. So even if you have a problem with that, so any state you belong, so the benefits you are getting it from the central. So if he's against you, why would he provide that benefit to you?
Correct.
So it's not like being in favor or being against anyone, but what I feel is every religion should get a spiritual place where they can worship. Even everyone have. Only the Hindus don't have till now. But now the Hindus got. So this is what Sanatan is. Sanatan is like caring for other, but we
inclusive.
Have to, but we have to protect ourselves also. Correct. We can't always be like lay low. We have to grab what we deserve to get.
Correct.
So
it's so nice you spoke of this. because somewhere we don't know what this generation is thinking of about these sensitive issues. You know, I was also scrolling through internet and somebody was speaking. We are मतलब इतने सालों तक फाइट चला है, अब मंदिर भी बन चुका है and all of it, but who did we build it for? जो आने वाले लोग हैं, the younger generation, उनको कुछ पड़ी नहीं है, like you know that they don't care about all of these things. Why are we even doing it? But somebody like you, I'm sure there are hundreds of you or thousands like you are willing to, you know, be part of this. So I'm sure all that fight and effort will find its space. Again, we are not speaking against or for anything. We are just discussing the reality, right? And I just wanted to know what your generation or your student circle is speaking of these things, and you made it very clear they don't really care about what is happening, but they want to know that am I getting job post my graduation or post my college experience, right? So now you know how market is responding, right? You are almost in verge of winding your post graduation up. So do you have any job offers in hand? What do you think of job market looking like? Because everybody are saying market has gone down, not many jobs are available. So are you facing the heat of it?
Yeah, so everyone is facing that. It's true. So the market...
It's true?
Yeah, it's true. Somehow, somewhere it's true.
Okay.
Because for the freshie, it's like quite difficult to get into a new post or anything like that. And the packages they are getting is like they invested a lot and they are not
exactly was my
it.
That point.
So even if I invested 15 lakhs in my post graduation and I am getting a package of 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs, so it's not what we invested in. So that way, if we think, so it will be like, no, it's down. But if you are someone who loves to learn, take experience of 2 years, because after experience of even 1 year, there is a great boom of salary and all. So see, a student life is all about sacrifice. You do the sacrifice now, you will get a better result tomorrow. So it's like that.
Okay. So why I was asking that question is, good you yourself gave me that cue to ask the next question. You said fresher, right? The word fresher, from a very Timbuktu angle I'm coming. So there is this video interview or a podcast, I think Shantnu's Baba Shop by Shantanu or something, where Aman Gupta, the boat company co-founder, so Shantanu in that podcast asked Mr. Aman Gupta, like, what do you think of hiring freshers, little experience, laterals? He says we don't have any room to make mistakes, so we look for experienced people. He's not, so I want students to focus, go watch that video, focus on the words that he said. He says we need experienced people. He's not saying graduation complete okay experience chahiye, post graduation plus experience. No, he's just saying we don't need freshers by experience. We need experienced people who has got little skills. That's what he meant, I think, and that's what the video also indicates. So now you tell me, as a student, because college asked you to do certain internships, you knocked our door and you took our platform as a via media to look for those opportunities, or were you looking to gather that knowledge for yourself? What was this? Was internship because it was college forced you did it?
No. So the college have a particular curriculum and they are offering a particular type of internship, mostly the IT. But I did my internship in real estate and we met there, we worked there. So everyone asked, like, IT is something like that's comfortable. You go to the office, you sit, you learn, you do all the thing and you come back. So why real estate? You have to travel, you have to do. So basically in real estate, we can make good connects. Even my next intern which I got was by that. So I went to a site, I visited, I did the research and all for the market research I did. And I met the supplier of that company. So I had a word like how you perform, like what your criteria of doing thing and all. We exchange our numbers and all. So when I have to leave this, so I had someone who can support me with the next
opportunity.
So like that way. So the time by which you don't come physically to the market, you don't know what the opportunities are there.
My question was, if college had not asked you to do internship,
I would have.
You would have still gone ahead?
I would have. Okay. Because now also there is an option, I can sit into college rooms, learn what they are teaching, or I can get into the market and
Oh,
I can
college
learn.
gives you this option.
Yeah, you can even come to classes. There are regular classes now, so you can come to classes. You can. There are teachers who are no, they are also coming. So they are doing. But I opted for doing the internship. I'm learning what market is. No,
Teaching you.
market really wants me to learn.
Correct.
So that way.
So there is, so classroom is great, community learning is great, but like you said, the actual experience on ground, what matters, right? The market, like you said, market will teach you that, it will tell you what exactly is needed to be done. So it's nice you have that approach. So what's your relationship with money like?
Money is something. See, I
Because you said social work.
Yeah,
and all of-
frankly speaking, I never manage my money. Till the date my mother used to send me, and after that my father is taking care of. But yeah, they never question me like why you need it, why you want. If I want something,
So what is your pocket money range?
it can range from 10,000 to 50,000 according to what I want. Even sometimes it's like only 2,000 because I don't need anything that
But
much.
rent वगैरह पे करना होता है ना?
वो पापा करते हैं, वो मैं नहीं करता. उसको छोड़ के है मेरा पॉकेट.
Okay. So उसको छोड़ के.
उसको छोड़ के.
Okay.
उसके साथ नहीं है. So I have a very clear statement कि the like the particular cost that will happen every month is taken care by my parents, and the rest is what I spend. So what my mother used to do, she doesn't send me the complete amount or like 10,000, 20,000. She doesn't send me. She send like 5,000. You spend it, I will send again 5,000, again 2,000, like that. And my father is like, you take it, when पूरा खत्म हो जाएगा तब बोलना. So I can't keep on sending you, and I'm like
मम्मा
that.
को बस देखना था कहाँ कितना खर्च हो रहा है.
No, even I am very blessed and I am very relieved कि मेरे parents को पता है कि मैं कहाँ spend कर रहा हूँ, because they have my bank account details, so they can look after that.
बट ये बताओ, बैंगलोर में इतना सारा अपॉर्चुनिटीज है, आपको इंटर्नशिप में थोड़ा बहुत स्टाइफंड भी मिलता है, आपने कभी पार्ट टाइम जॉब करने का ट्राई नहीं किया?
पार्ट टाइम जॉब करने का सोचा, बट टाइम इश्यूज, कॉलेज के साथ क्लैश हो रहा है, पढ़ना भी है, प्रोजेक्ट्स भी करने हैं.
ओके, बट if I create a situation and if at all you get to work in some places where you need to sell burgers, pizzas or shoes, will you do? Or will you shy away from cleaning the table?
I won't.
Why?
See,
I mean, like, where are you coming from? Why will you not shy?
so there's nothing to be shy. See, every work is a work. Even someone is doing this for us, na? So if I get into like farming, so we feel like kitchen में कौन हाथ देगा? अगर farmer भी ये सोचेगा हम भूखा मर जाएगा.
So you have no issue with where you work until unless वो ढंग से हो रहा है, dignity के साथ हो रहा है.
हाँ, see, if it's a part-time job, so I have to see two things. Even I can't lower myself to a level where someone get into my home and say तुम्हारा लड़का तो यहाँ काम कर रहा है.
उससे problem क्या है?
It's the social image that the family have, no?
So you care about it?
Yeah, I care about it. For that reason, I maintained myself in a way that someone can't complain anything rubbish about me to my family. See, I sit into.
अब तो बैंगलोर में हो आप, है ना? सिचुएशन अलग है. यहाँ कौन आपको देख के, मतलब मान लो आप कुछ पिज्जा वाले शॉप पे काम कर रहे हो, आपको पिज्जा सर्व करना है, टेबल क्लीन करना है. इट्स अगेन अ रेस्पेक्टफुल जॉब. इट्स नॉट, देयर इज नो, आई हैव डन दैट जॉब. आई यूज्ड टू वर्क इन पिज्जा हट. सो what I'm asking is, so will somebody look down upon that and call your papa and say,
no, with that I'm
क्या
okay.
कर रहा है आपका बच्चा?
With that I'm okay. See, I get to learn things from everything ना. अगर टेबल भी साफ कर रहा है तो भी दो लोगों से बात हो रहा है, मेरे को समझ आ रहा है कि वो बंदा कैसे रिएक्ट कर सकता है किस चीज पे.
करेक्ट, कस्टमर बिहेवियर है.
तो हम क्लास में बैठ के तो सब पढ़ते हैं कि कम्युनिकेशन वी हैव टू डू लाइक दिस, वी हैव टू स्पीक लाइक दिस, वी हैव टू मेक आई कांटेक्ट, बॉडी लैंग्वेज, ये वो क्लास में बैठ के प्रैक्टिस थोड़ी होता है.
करेक्ट पॉइंट है. सो दैट्स व्हाट है ना. मैं हमेशा से मेरे टॉक्स में भी, व्हेन आई गो टेक सेमिनार्स इन कॉलेज, मैं वही बात बताती हूँ दैट यार मान लो यू आर वर्किंग इन अ बर्गर चेन्स, ओके, वन ऑफ द, एक दिन चीज़ खत्म हो जाता है, कस्टमर विल कम एंड शाउट एट यू, बिना चीज़ का क्या बर्गर, यू नो, लाइक कस्टमर. सो दैट डे यू कांट पुल द शटर डाउन एंड से we can't do business. You still need to sell burgers without cheese. So that's where you learn inventory management, customer, multiple things. So I wanted to know, what is the mentality like? Do you care for लोग क्या कहेंगे, या आप okay हो सीखने के लिए, like, you know, like is.
I'm always okay. See, even in the real estate one, which I get the opportunity from you. So उसमें भी जब मैं घूम रहा था, everyone is like, why don't you take the IT job? You're good, you can learn. see, we are into an age where we can learn everything.
Correct.
So you learn it, like how they are doing it, what they are doing. So it will be a more comfortable job. Why are you roaming in the so hot?
Correct.
Sometimes it's raining. You are going into dust. You are having a dust allergy. Why are you doing? So the basic thing is how I always say that I love to communicate. मेरे को अच्छा लगता है बात करना. आप मेरे को बताओ अपने बारे में. मैं आपको बताऊंगा अपने बारे में. So we can connect.
Correct.
So basically, what I feel is we came to this earth to make good relation. IT में हाँ होता है, it's a good field, but मेरे को नहीं करना रूम के अंदर बैठ के काम. अब you pay me a better package to sit in a room and a bit lower package to roam. I will roam. मैं नहीं बैठ सकता एक जगह.
Nice.
I like to interact with people, so I take jobs like where I have to communicate, where I have to get in touch with new people, their new culture. Like when I came to Bangalore, so they have a different culture, the food habits and all. So I start.
यार हुआ डोसा इडली के साथ?
हाँ, मैं वहाँ पे भी संडे जाते थे हम लोग डोसा इडली. अब यहाँ आके थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो गया, बट यहाँ के पता चला उसमें भी वैरायटी है.
करेक्ट.
हमारे वहाँ मसाला डोसा सादा डोसा. यहाँ के
यहाँ क्या क्या मिल रहा है अभी बोलो?
यहाँ पिज्जा डोसा मिलता है जो सबसे ज्यादा मैं खाता हूँ. पिज्जा डोसा, चीज डोसा, पनीर चिली डोसा,
माय गॉड,
एग डोसा. दे मेकिंग एग डोसा. आई एम लाइक एग रोल नहीं खाऊंगा. एंड इवन इडली दे हैव वैरायटी. पोड़ी इडली, तट्ठे इडली, and all ghee idli, and that gunpowder they give over it. So it's quite nice. So I keep on going to the like what the place is all about. So correct. If they are used
eat
to
local, think global.
Yeah. So it's nothing like people keep complaining कि यहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा ऐसा है.
अच्छा इतना सब बात कर रहे हो, गर्लफ्रेंड बनाया कभी? Like you
गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं बनाया. एक दोस्त है, वो भी मम्मी को पसंद थी करके. बहुत अच्छी दोस्त है, अभी भी है. ठीक है, तो वैसा है.
वो दोस्ती है. I'm asking, did you
वैसी
date?
है.
अच्छा वैसे ही है.
So
शादी करोगे?
हाँ.
वो भी कर लेगी आपसे?
क्योंकि दोनों को फैमिली को पता है.
ओहो बुक नो. हमारे पॉडकास्ट देख के व्हाट इफ अ गर्ल शिट गाइस टेकन. सो आई सॉरी गर्ल्स टेकन.
तो ऐसा है कि इवन दैट वाज माय मम्मा सिलेक्शन. ओ तो वैसा था.
कपड़े मम्मा का सिलेक्शन, लड़की मम्मा का सिलेक्शन. सो प्रॉपर मम्मा बॉय हो.
इवन शी इज वेरी गुड नाउ. शी सपोर्ट्स मी अ लॉट.
पढ़ाई करी है वो भी? हाँ,
आईएसबीआर में.
अच्छा फैमिली शो चल रहा है कॉलेज के अंदर.
तो वो मार्केटिंग में, मैं प्रोडक्ट में हूँ.
सो कैन यू हैंडल एम्बिशियस गर्ल? बिकॉज वो ऑलवेज है. सो दिस इज अ मिथ और आई डोंट नो प्रैक्टिस रियलिटी और व्हाटएवर. आई एम जस्ट गोना आस्क यू अ स्ट्रेट क्वेश्चन because you come from such a spiritual space and all. Do you treat women equally?
Yeah, that's what I said. That there are many like women in the home, they are not even let known what their husband and children are doing.
Correct.
But in my home there was always a culture to sit together and just
give respect.
Like,
and
ask like I used to ask my mama ki mama ye karu nahi karu. Even my father, he is the decision maker, he have the money, but then also he sits ki that I am thinking of buying this.
आपको क्या लगता है?
What kind of thing should I buy? Even when we are renovating our home, so that time the refrigerator and all, my father went and he had a look and he came back. So he sent me the snap and I called my mama ki papa गए अभी देखने. And mama is so confident and mama is like he won't buy. He will come back home. He will let me show all the pic he have and then we will go and buy it together. I'm like but he's at the shop only. So he did the same. What my mother thought, he did the same. He came back home. He's like asked
that's
like
nice.
What your preference is, because you have to use it. At the end you have to use it. So what your preference? Let's go together and then we will have a look at. So this is a culture that I follow. So everyone should be respected and I feel the woman of the house should be respected because it, even if we go spiritually, so it's the Venus, the lady is the Venus of the house, so the luxury came from her only.
Nice. That all the basic nitty gritty. So I'm sure the girl, whoever she is, will be happy with you. I can't make more comments on that, but yeah, it's nice. So
she's handling the anger issues also. Sometimes I get like over emotional to anything.
What if it turns and she gets more anger issues than you? Will you be able to manage, or you will say लड़की है manage कर?
What we do when we get into any fight, we distance for a hour. because बोलेंगे तो
बात
एक
तो
के
बात
बाद
तो-
एक के बाद एक निकलेगा, and it has no such relation with the main topic that we get into. So after 1 hour it's all okay. So we have, and she's quite mature than me. So अच्छा
वो
है.
लड़कियां हमेशा से मैच्योर्ड ही
वो
होते हैं.
mature ही है वो. अच्छा है वो. उसी का
हाँ.
मम्मी select की.
नाइस.
She can
शादी
handle.
कब कर रहे हो? इनवाइट करो हमें भी.
अभी नहीं. अभी
अच्छा, काम करो.
24 ना अभी.
टाइम है.
Time है, बहुत time अभी.
Cool, very nice. So, is there anything that you want to ask me? But this was like really good conversation. I never expected I will have such a soulful conversation with a student. Not just saying it because we are recording, but I really enjoyed speaking to you.
So basically, when we first met during that testimonial shoot and all,
Yeah.
so you told like you are doing this and that. So I had a great image for you because you are working for the society anyway. Anyhow, you are helping the students, and students are the future. If they are good,
Correct.
so they don't have to roam like everywhere to knock the door. They have a particular place. So
A safe space.
a safe space and a guaranteed space that there will be no fraud for that. So that's how I like, not like buttering you or anything, but I have a very good image for you.
Thank you.
Even when I get into any trouble, and also the first person that came to my mind, if I am in Bangalore, I have to text her,
You should.
and I will get a way.
Yeah.
Something I will
How
get.
much ever we can help, we will. But also, you can definitely reach out. I mostly I answer all the messages, and and I'm not even somebody who will see the message and ignore. It's not important. Sham ko no. I'm always available. So yeah, please treat Timbuktu as home, or treat me as somebody who you can reach out. Because I told you, right, I have consciously chosen this space. I've been a businesswoman. I've seen multiple business. I was into power generation, couple of things, but I think this is the best job I chose for myself to build something that is student friendly. I have a very last segment which I kept very secret. I didn't discuss with you because I knew you will come up with some answer. I know you work for Tribal Brew as well. We have a coffee confession question. So, do you have anything to confess which you have not told anybody, but you want to use this space to confess?
There is no such confession, but because of coffee, I had to go to hospital many times. It shoots up the BP. No, I used to get like every 1 hour I am drinking coffee.
So you overdid it.
I overdid it. So I'm too much addicted to coffee. Even I'm sitting, I will drink coffee. So
anything done in excess is bad.
Yeah.
Not
so
just
I
coffee.
never love tea. I am always a coffee person.
Oh wow. Your employer will be happy. Apurva and Shivani. Abhirup and Shivani will be happy.
I'm always a coffee person. So I am into trying new coffees, and also
Very nice.
even when I was not selected for this, I used to go to the Indranagar that.
Acha, oh.
I used to go there and I have the coffee, and also the first day when he asked me like how you get into, and also I give a review like this is the taste and this is what I love. So like
Very
that.
nice.
So I love like the coffee is something that gives me a consciousness of everything. So I overdid, but yeah,
good.
Shouldn't be overdid.
Correct. Anything in excess is bad.
Yeah.
This was really fun. Thank you for spending time and sharing who you are and owning it up. I really had fun speaking to you.
Okay.
I look forward to everything you do in life, and I only want best. So whenever you are in trouble or you're in happy, we always have ear. We will hear you out. We are here in whatever way you want us to be part of your journey. But do everything that you dreamt of and everything your mom wanted you to be.
Excellent.
Thank you, Bidhanshu.
Thank you
so
so
much. It was such a pleasure speaking to you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure that you invited me. You let me speak what I wanted, and it's in today's world there are no one who can listen peacefully.
No.
There are always people who cuts you from the middle, but I feel good when you let me speak. It's an empathetic relationship. Like
Nice.
you are connected to your mom, I am connected to my mom.
Yeah. So I think we should also end the show with Jai Shri Ram. No?
Yeah, we can. Yeah. So Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hind. Okay, love your mom, love your dad, parents first, country then. So keep going like that. And love you all. Love Timbuktu.
Thank you. That was a good marketing bit. But yeah, stay with us. We would like to have such meaningful, wonderful communication, conversation with students in every episode that we shoot. If there is any feedback, please feel free to shoot out. See you in the next episode. Tell us what we are doing right, what we are not doing wrong, what we are doing wrong. End bit matra imase to antya. I got emotional, man. Yeah. I almost when I. Chalo, end bit mein le. I'll say thank you. कहाँ से लेना? Just camera से बात कर. Okay. We'll say Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram. Okay.